Boston. It's like Christmas. Just got home from work last night. And of course, when I'm at work, I am thinking about what do I need for the next time I go visit Jupiter. So here it is. And thank you, America. You can get anything you want here. It's a blessing, but sometimes it's the opposite because you spend all your money. Anyway, let's open this stuff up. So, deal is, we've got one more visit to Jupiter, like tomorrow, for a week before I go back to work again. It's getting hot down there. It's getting hot here in Arizona. So we expect this is our last visit for the season. Very small chance we'll go there in May, but let's just see how we go. Got a lot of work to do on Jupiter, as you guys know. Stuff I've still got to finish. The Nyalic in the bilges. I've done 2 bilges out of 10. So I've got 8 more bilges that I want to get done. No huge rush. It's not like it's sitting there corroding away or anything. No problem there. But the deck is corroding away. So that's the actual priority at the moment, is to hit the decks. You've seen me do the underwing. Alright, I want to hit the decks this time. So I've got some new stuff here. I'm going to open this up, see what I got and how we're going to use it on Jupiter. And also today we're going into Phoenix, running around everywhere, getting supplies as well for this week of work coming up in Mexico.
Hey crew, if you guys haven't met us before, I'm Jamie, and this is my wife Princess. For the last few years, we've been traveling around the world. Well, almost. We began sailing around the world on our super awesome aluminum performance sailing catamaran, Jupiter². 4 years of full-time sailing, all the way from Asia, Africa to the Americas, until we ran out of money. For me, it was back to work, which, to be honest, ain't too bad. But we need a place to live and we need to keep exploring. Only one answer: RVing America.
All right, let's start with the easiest stuff. What is this, garter belt? Or what is it? Is this underwear? Victoria's Secret? Sheet holders, you know, you put them on the corners of your sheets so that it doesn't come off. Now, this is mainly for our bed in here, because our bed in here is a Wilderness mattress. Awesome mattress. And they've come through again for us for the boat this time. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But the point is, the one in the bed here on the RV is like this deep. And it's nice and soft. So when you sit in it, you sink down a bit, yeah? And every time the sheet just goes bling, comes off the corners. So that's for that. But we've got a set for the boat as well. Boring stuff. All right. This time I'm taking the rest of the Nyalic down. I didn't take it all the first time because I was worried about customs hitting me up for tax, yeah. So the rest of the Nyalic is coming down. Swing, swing, swing. This guy. So I went to change the element on the hot water system to make it 120 volt because we're slowly changing over to 120 volt. The inverter charger, can't afford that just yet. That's $1,000, so can't afford that just yet. But with ground power or shore power, I can plug in the hot water system directly to the shore instead of using the batteries. So that's the plan. I'm going to change out the element. I tried to do it last time I was there. As usual, the simplest tasks on a boat turn into a major mission. No, not even close to getting in there. I think this is 1.5 inch socket, right? So I borrowed one off another yachty over there in Puerto Penasco. But it was a normal automotive socket, so the wall thickness was quite thick. It was actually, there's no room to get it into the slot. Have to buy one dedicated for a Suburban water heater. So there it is, $7. We can change out the element. So that's the water heater. Rollers for the Nyalic. The last rollers that I used were from Walmart, cheap and nasty, not solvent proof. Oh, see, it's just gone sort of fat. Now these are premium foam, but it says all paint. All right, and this were not cheap. I think it was $28 for 10. So that's not too bad, but hopefully they won't fall apart. For the Nyalic, kind of like this because I forget what I've ordered. Yeah, it was like 3 weeks ago I ordered this stuff, so it's like Christmas. Yeah, don't you dare touch my things. What do we got, boy? Oh, right. I think I've solved the problem with my compressor. And I'll let you in on it just a bit later on, I'll show you. But in the meantime, I've got an air regulator for the compressor. Wow, this is really small. It's cheap and nasty off Amazon, but I'm going to put all this together, and it's a water separator and an oil separator, yeah? Why do I need a water separator? You know, even in the dry air of Mexico, when I was just blowing, I would get spits of water coming out. So there's obviously, you know, water in the air down there. I need a water separator, and probably not this time, but maybe at the end of the year when we come back, I'm going to be spray painting. Need an oil and water separator. So that's for the compressor and spray painting. I haven't got my glasses on, I can't read what these things are. So, what's this guy? Oh, sandpaper for, I think that's a range. It goes from 40 grit up to 240 grit. For this, detail mouse sander. So let's open this up, because I want to make sure that's the right sandpaper for it. As it is, I've been using the grinder with 40 grit grinding wheel. Ooh, I need to buy some more of that paper too from the hardware. And that's been great for, you know, external work. But I've got some blistering, bubbling inside the boat, right? Around the hatches. Yes, I'm going to mask off and then try and work from the outside so that all this dust doesn't go inside the boat. Also, in an effort to avoid that, I've got a small sander for detail work. This was like 29 bucks on Amazon. Yeah, perfect. All right. So that's the right size, perfect. It's a cheapie, you know, but it'll do the trick. Now, I'm obviously not going to leave this in the box. I'm going to take this out. In fact, I may even rub it in the dirt outside right now because I want customs to think this is old. So that's my plan there. These actually came from the Philippines. Princess brought these back from Tim Mumby. Not sure if he had some excess, but he sent some cutlass bearings. I've recently replaced the cutlass bearing and I had no spares left. So, new cutlass bearings. I don't have a task for them right now, but I need to restock supplies, yeah? So thank you, Tim Mumby, for sending me cutlass bearings. This one, I can see what this is already. Extension cord. Why? Because last time I was there, the boatyard owner, Sal, he said, oh, we're moving Jupiter to a further place in the yard, further from the power box. So I think it was about 50 bucks. But it's a 12 gauge, yeah, nice thick one. I'll still need to join this to probably 2 of my 3 cables to make it long enough. But this is a, you know, better quality than what I've got right now. So should be good. Gotta have power. This guy, bit of weight to it, I tell you. This is from a company called Cece. You see? See? It's something that I've always wanted, and I could have, I mean, you can buy them everywhere, but I just never have. And it's really important for the safety of your vessel and you on an ocean passage. And I can also use it to repair corrosion. What could it be? It is a cordless angle grinder. Battery, look at this, 2 batteries, 21 volt, that's plenty of power there, 4,000 milliamp. So of course you can buy these everywhere, you buy them at Home Depot, buy them in Harbor Freight, but this is a new company that's asked us to try this out. The reason you need this for a sailing boat on an ocean passage, or anywhere really, is if your mast comes down, or half your mast comes down, and it's banging in the swell, banging on your hull. Every wave that passes, it's banging. You got to cut it away real fast. Grinding wheel, battery, and you can be out there, and in about 30 seconds you can be cutting away your shrouds. We've never had one of these, but we've got a corded one, and my reasoning was, well, I can always plug in an extension cord. But you know, handling a 230 volt tool in an ocean, waves crashing on the deck, is not ideal. Whereas a 21 volt, you probably get away with it, you're not going to hurt yourself. So, finally, a cordless angle grinder. So Cece, we're going to put this to the test with working on a corrosion on Jupiter. Hopefully we never put it to the test by cutting away our rigging. That's not fun. So that's cool. Look at that. That's a whole, there's a reason, and there's a bit of weight to that. That feels nice. You know, it's fully alloy gearbox. Good impression so far. All right, so we've been so happy with our Wilderness mattress in the RV that that's all we wanted for the boat, right? So I'm not gonna, I will open this up. And the reason we're gonna open this up is because there's a small chance that Mexican Customs won't tax us on household goods like a mattress. So Kyle, I'm going to take this out of the box. I appreciate the Wilderness box, but we can't take this across the border like that because Customs will just see your company name there, Google it up and see how much they are and charge us tax. So in an effort to avoid it, we're going to take it out of the box. It's in a shrink wrap plastic bag so that it doesn't go and we're just going to get through Customs like that. And I'll let you know how we go. So this is just a simple foam mattress called the Canyon, and it's made for, you know, bunks, and one of the cheapest mattresses that they do, but we needed something better than what we got on the boat. Right now we got 4-inch foam on top of, I think it's 1.5 inches of high density foam that we bought in South Africa. And of course that 4-inch foam, it just flattens out. It just does not last. And it's really painful, you know, for me to wake up and just be so sore from working all the day before, and 2, from having a shit night's sleep on a piece of foam mattress. So we're looking forward to trying out this Wilderness. The beauty of these guys is that they can customize shapes, which, as we all know, boat mattresses are always a weird shape. In fact, Jupiter's not. Jupiter's a standard queen size mattress, but most boats have curves, like the V settee in the bow of a boat. It's always curved edges, and they can customize exactly to your needs. So that's great advantage with Wilderness. Let's open this up. Do not cut open carefully with scissors. Men don't follow instructions. I will be careful. The danger is to open that inner plastic, which is holding the mattress. So I'm going to be extra careful here. I'm going to cut upwards. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, that doesn't work. I'm going to cut downwards. There it is. Please don't blow up on me. All right, that's the actual mattress. We're going to have to tape all this closed so dust doesn't go inside. But that's how we're going to roll. Going to roll with the bed roll. Ah, so this is not from the mail, this is from Jupiter. But we're going to take it into Phoenix today and drop it off. These are the prop shaft couplings. That goes to the gearbox side, that goes to the prop shaft. And as you can see, it was chromed. And 10 years later, not so much chrome. So I'm going to get them replated. Find an electroplater and drop them off today. Pick them up next time and come back to Phoenix. All right, it's time to load all this stuff up in the truck. We've got to go shopping first. We've got a whole lot more stuff to buy. Let's do that. Well, that's it. Let's go. Let's go. That's our sandblasting supply place, where I pay $18 a bag instead of $65 or something, yeah. 70 at Harbour Freight. But it is different material, but it's crushed glass and it works perfectly. Whereas the one at the Harbour Freight is beaded glass. And to me, crushed glass sounds much more abrasive. Electroplating. I haven't found, I mean, there's a couple, and I tried ringing but didn't get any answer. And after that, we've just got to hit Harbour Freight and Home Depot, and I think we're done. A little disappointing. He recommends chroming again. He says it's the most corrosion resistant. But he doesn't do chrome, and he said chroming's pretty rare these days because of environmental factors. I didn't realise that. He also said you can expect to pay about $200 each. Jesus.
What happened?
Well, it's an RV park there with these generator running on the outside.
What?
Right, so they can't do it.
Okay.
They recommended the places in Tucson,
Aww.
which was very expensive.
Oh.
But they did say, I said, is there any other coating instead of chrome? And so he said, maybe nickel. So he sent us to this other place. So I'm going to Google that up. It's close, he said. It's called Chem Research. Is that even going to be so hard? So he doesn't do decorative chroming. He said that's decorative chroming. That's not going to last very long again. He said maybe 5-10 years like that one. But they don't do it. He can offer nickel, some sort of nickel plating, but I have to get all that chrome off first. I have to get it treated. They don't do any of that. And he said it's going to be like $300 each. Anyway. What? So in retaliation, I said, well, I can get a brand new stainless steel one for $400, you know, but that's from Tipmumby in the Philippines. And he said, do that because it'll last forever. But the thing is, Tim says they're $400 each. And then they're heavy. You got to freight them. It's so heavy. It's like 5 kilos each.
Oh, yes. We're making some road food. You know, we're trying to do this sort of keto diet, intermittent fasting. We've got some eggs already boiled up there and bacon. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning. We're just about to leave Casa Grande, the RV park, and head down to Jupiter for a week of work. We're going to hit the border in about 2.5 hours, so we've got to eat our food before then. Ah, well, you do what you can, don't you? Bag of dirt, costs nothing. My aim is to have this save us $50 to $100. It's definitely old, isn't it? Definitely old. All right. This is the last bag going. Man, again, the back seat is just chockers. So I've tried to hide paints and things which are gonna get duty at the border, you know what I'm saying? So it's piled high. You going in there? Boy's ready. He gets nervous that we're gonna leave him behind, so any chance he gets, he's in the car.
Beautiful day. We're going back home. You know why?
We forgot our passports, god damn it.
Oh my god, babe. So how long are we driving over
Oh,
there?
I've done about 40 minutes. I need somebody to turn around here.
How about our IDs? Can I?
We're foreigners. Oh, you got your driver's license?
Yeah.
Let's ask these guys.
Yeah.
This is a little customs checkpoint. Still an hour from the border, but yeah, they check you're not smuggling people, I think is the main thing. And
They normally, you know, ask for the passport.
not here. Hello. Can I ask your advice?
Sure.
You've just reminded us we forgot our passports. And we're going to Rocky Point.
Okay.
Foreigners, but
Where are you guys from?
living and working in the US.
Okay.
We have driver's license. Is that going to suffice or no? Should we go back and get our passports?
I would say probably passports. Hey, JT, real quick. Over here. Where are you guys from again?
Australia, Philippines, but we're living in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Well,
Do
Casa
you have
Grande.
any other documents like with you, like any kind of like, is it work visa or anything like that
In the passport.
in the passport?
Yes.
Yeah. So
We're going to
Australia
leave.
and Philippines, they were on their way to Rocky Point. They have their driver's licenses for the United States, but that's all they got.
Where do you guys live?
Casa Grande. It's 40
I'll
minutes.
Go back and get them, man. I really
Yeah.
hate to tell you that. I just had some friends go down there who are American citizens.
Yeah.
She forgot her passport and they gave her a hard time coming back. when
Sure.
I'm going in, when coming back.
Sure.
So I'd hate for you guys to have a hard time.
Yeah.
And to be hassled.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. All right, we'll
sorry.
head back.
Yeah.
It's the best way to prevent.
Absolutely.
For sure, and especially like if you're just in Casa Grande.
Yeah.
So if you guys are welcome to turn around like literally right here.
Yep.
And, I'll just wave you right through here.
Well, it wouldn't be a problem, but this would be the one time.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, it could be. It does give you an
It's a
extra
bit
2-hour
strict
headache.
right now, isn't it? Too. It's a bit.
I mean, we're able to do our jobs. Yeah. So yeah, I would just err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. How's it going, sir?
Oh my god. Yes, I'm recording. Go back home. Should we cancel this?
Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah. Going the wrong way. Well, there's, it's almost a half a day gone. So we need to get down there and do some shopping, some food shopping, because we're on a diet. We're too fat.
Yeah.
Yes, even you.
Well, he knows.
You've lost weight, haven't you?
Yeah.
We're trying to beat darkness now by the time we get down there, set up the electricity, and then go shopping. Anyway, them's the breaks. And we're back.
So what are we gonna need? Passport?
Passport. And more
oh.
Oakley food, yeah.
Yeah. Double check. Show me. Passports
Dog food.
and
I don't know how to say it.
Gogu-chan.
Gogu-chang. Korean paste.
You can
Where do you
put
want
this. Give me the passport.
Where do you
And
want?
put that at the back where the food is. Oh, where Oakley's food. The basket. Okay.
Oakley's passport.
Yeah, just in case they need some records of Oakley. Boy. Is that you? Boy.
I need a wee.
What? Me too. Oh shit. Are we done?
Yes.
He
Let's go again.
does it though. This is the first time that we forgot passport.
Yeah, we've done well so far. What have we been there? At least 6-7 times.
Yeah.
You have something to say?
Yeah.
Get Oakley.
He does that when he sees dogs. Okay, boy.
Such a vicious creature. Alrighty.
Search. Recent. Is it Rocky Point?
Yep.
Oh, Cabrales. Yep. Start. 3 hours and 33 minutes.